Welcome, everyone, to our video channel where we come together to listen to fascinating and meaningful stories in life. In folklore, there is a traditional tale called When the Lion Statue Turns Red-Eyed. This is a story passed down from ancient times, but the profound meaning behind it serves as a wake-up call for people today. Now, let's listen together. The story goes: once upon a time, in a certain village, the morality of the people had become extremely wicked and destructive, no longer believing in the Buddha and karma. Therefore, the heavenly being wanted to destroy this village. However, at that time, AIStories Bodhisattva, because he still wanted to save the remaining virtuous people in that village, gave them another chance. So the Bodhisattva immediately descended to the mortal realm, entered this village, and transformed into a poor and ragged old beggar. He went to each house, knocking on doors to ask for food, hoping to find people with kind hearts. Unfortunately, no one was willing to give the beggar anything, not even a piece of rice. When the beggar reached the end of the village, he saw an old woman lighting incense to worship the Buddha. He approached her door to ask for food. Seeing the frail old beggar struggling to stand, the old woman hesitated for a moment and then said, "I only have this bowl of rice left. Please take half of it. The other half is for offering to the Buddha." AIStories Bodhisattva recognized the kindness and sincerity in the woman's heart, so before leaving, he pointed to the stone lion statues placed at the village gate and said, "You are truly virtuous. Look at those two large stone lion statues in the village shrine. Whenever you see the lion's eyes turn red, it means a flood is imminent. At that time, leave the village and go to the mountain for safety." The woman was greatly surprised by what she heard. She immediately shared this information with everyone in the village, telling anyone she met. However, the result was that no one believed her. They even ridiculed and mocked her, saying, "Ridiculous. Lions with red eyes, she's just a delusional fool. Superstitious nonsense." Despite the villagers' disbelief, the woman continued to earnestly advise and persuade them. She remembered the beggar's instructions and diligently checked the lion statue's eyes every day. In the village, there were some young people who often played around and came up with a foolish idea one day. They intentionally painted the stone lion's eyes red to make fun of the old woman and see her become the laughingstock of the village. The old woman saw that the lion's eyes had turned red. Worried, she rushed through the village, urging,
"Everyone, run quickly! Run quickly! A flood is coming! Everyone, run quickly! Run quickly! A flood is coming!"
Everyone in the village witnessed the sight of the old woman's hurried actions. They all burst into laughter, making fun of her and mocking her abilities to deceive. The old woman continued shouting loudly, but no one paid attention to her. No one even thought that a disaster was approaching. Eventually, she had to run up the mountain alone. Right after that, a flood suddenly surged from somewhere. As the old woman ran and turned to look back, she saw that the water was rising rapidly, and in an instant, the entire village was submerged underwater.